guys, welcome back to my Patreon. I hope that you're all doing well. I send you guys much love and light. So this request comes from Honeymoon. Thank you so much for requesting this. So you want to do career and money readings. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'll go through each zodiac sign and just see what's coming through. What are your messages from Spirit about money or career? I'm just going to open myself up because I feel like these readings will be more on the personal side. So whatever message comes through for your sign is what I'll tell you. I'm not going to look into anything specific, just open myself up and see what comes through and what Spirit has for you, want you to know about money and career. Okay, you guys, feel free to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign or whatever placement you feel is appropriate. We are going to start out with Pisces energy. And again, thank you so much, Honeymoon. If you guys have any requests that you want to see on Tuesday, please let me know down in the comments. And if I feel like I can do it, I definitely will. Okay, let's start out with Pisces. Before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. Okay, so Pisces, money and career messages. You're really being urged and nudged to make a move and ask for what it is that you want. I feel like Spirit wants to compliment you and let you know how skilled and intelligent you are. So whatever it is that you want to ask for now, have the confidence to know that you are more than qualified to ask for this, because Spirit is acknowledging your intelligence and your skills. And also just this energy that you bring to the table of someone that is confident, someone that is serious, someone that you need to know that you are taken very seriously, but it's a matter of you asking for what it is that you want. And also, because I can see if you ask for what it is that you want and you take a firm stance in that, and you do it professionally and you don't back down and you do it intelligently, there is a clear path that's going to open up for you. You're going to get what you want. And I wonder if this is even a certain lesson that you charted for yourself, something that's going on with you now, Pisces, that's telling you to speak up and fight for what it is that you want. It's like you're at a crossroads. And in order to unlock this next chapter of clarity and abundance, because this is really about unlocking the next chapter financially and in your career, whatever that looks like to you, that's very personal. You have to ask for it and you will receive it. If you ask for it, you will, and it's going to be the end of this difficult cycle. Okay, Aries, so money and career. What are your messages from Spirit? You're settling too much for sure. That's the first message that I have to say to you, Aries. And it feels like you keep accepting the same cycle and the same things over and over again, because the way that your reading comes across is like you're not in a place where you feel content about the situation that you're in. Some of you are in this position where your work or money is affecting even your current relationship. When it comes to work and money, it's time for you to pick a new path for yourself. It just feels like the path that you keep taking and the things that you keep doing is a repeat, and it's not giving you the results that you want. Even you keep giving someone the benefit of the doubt when you really shouldn't, because it feels like there's someone around you that's already proven that they're not qualified, that they're not qualified. So I feel like some of you need to stop like looking in that person's direction. Maybe even stop following that person's lead, especially if you know deep down that you're more qualified than this person or more skilled than this person. Because I feel like everything is telling you to redirect your path, and you're settling. So, okay, my beautiful Taurus, what are your messages for money and career? Feels like some of you are in a place right now where you are confused, and you just don't know which direction to go in. And it feels like some of you, where you feel lost when it comes to money and career, that brings a lot of sadness over you. I can see Pisces, Virgo, and very strong Leo energy coming through, Taurus. So I wonder if you're thinking of one of those signs, or moon or rising, or cross watchers. If you're involved with one at work, I'll just mention it because it's here. This is going to be much easier said than done. But I feel like all the direction you need is going to come from within, not from me, not from any other psychic. It's going to come from you. It's a matter of you sitting with yourself, really connecting and thinking deeply, taking time to be present with yourself, so you can connect to your higher self and receive the downloads that you need for guidance, because you'll tap into your chart. You have a destiny that's charted for you, and you're just in this area where I can see some of you are confused and you don't know where to go. All the answers you seek are going to come from within. I feel like the message that I am to deliver to you from Spirit is telling you to empower yourself, take charge, have confidence, look inside. And once you receive the download from Spirit, from your guides, from your higher self, believe it. Take that first message as it comes to you, and then you have to go for it. And next is Gemini. Gemini, what are your messages for finances, money, career? Let's see. You have this energy and aura of success all around you. That's very important for you to know. Pisces energy and Sagittarius energy is coming through. Are you thinking of one of those signs, Gemini? Someone that you know? Your own moon or rising sign? Is that significant to you? I'll mention it. I feel like Spirit is telling you to stop and be present and just take a look around now at what you have. You have to examine the present, because Spirit is telling you that you don't need to look any further than where you are now. I feel like Spirit wants you to know you're in a good place right now. So if you feel like you've been needing to make a move or make a change, I feel like Spirit is telling you to open your eyes and look around and see what it is that you've actually gained and acquired, and what you have, because you're in a very successful spot. If you're fighting with yourself, stop fighting with yourself. Everything here shows me that you're on the right track and you're on a path to success. The Five of Wands coming through. That's very interesting to me for career, finances, money, because this is the energy of competition. But I feel like Spirit is telling you that you don't need to compete. That what's yours is yours, and you are on the right path. So I just feel like this reading is meant to put someone's mind at ease if they're questioning like what the next steps are. Okay, Cancer. What's going on in your career, money, finances. Let's tap in and just see what your messages are. Libra's energy is here, Cancer. Are you thinking of a Libra, moon or rising signs, cross watchers? I just pick up on a sense of jealousy. I feel like when it comes to work, I have to tell you to watch your back and really take a look around at who you can actually trust. It feels like there's something that's right under your nose that you're not seeing, that you're ignoring. So I feel like it's very important for you to take stock of maybe even your coworkers. But this energy doesn't feel like they work with you. It feels like they compete with you. And it feels like these people don't fight fair. So I feel like you have to be extra protective of yourself right now, Cancer. Because I just pick up on this energy of gossip. I pick up on this energy of rumors and jealousy. So you definitely have this vibe around you of people that are jealous of you. It feels like you're the star because of the way that you are so talented, you're so skilled, you carry yourself so properly and professionally. You work so independently. It's just like there's nothing you can't do. But then I just feel like you're shining, but for whatever reason, I'm seeing how that's attracting people that are jealous of what you have. So I feel like it's just telling you to watch your back and see who you can actually trust, because this is telling you to kind of, hey, like look around. There's something that you're not seeing. There's someone that's coming across as they're a friend and they feel like they're not a friend. They feel like they're a frenemy. All right, and next is Leo. My beautiful Leos. What are your messages for work, money, career? Let's see what comes through. Are you longing for change, Leo? Because change is on the horizon. I feel like Spirit is telling you to start some new endeavors for yourself. If you want, if you're looking for the energy to clear, if you feel like you've been stuck or things have been blocked around you, or it hasn't been as successful and abundant as you'd like, know that success and abundance is for sure on the horizon. You're about to step into your niche. I just feel like Spirit is telling you to, if you want change, you have to be the change. You have to take action. And there's things that I can see you've been thinking about, wanting to try, wanting to do, but you've been kind of dragging your feet when it comes to that. It's time for you to make a move. It's time for you to just go. It's time for you to just do it. I feel like Spirit is telling you to make a move. Some of you are in this place now where you feel like there are blockages around you and you long for change and you just don't know which direction to go in. You're telling yourself that you don't know which direction to go in, but then at the same time, I can see where there's something you keep pushing back and putting off that you could do, that you should be doing. It's a small step, but that small step is going to send you down the right path and get you, going in the right direction. What Spirit really wants you to know, Leo, is it's the end of difficulties. It's the end of hurt. It's the end of pain. It's the end of suffering. So any suffering that you've had career-wise or financially, it's about to be the end of that. So your career reading, money reading, Virgo, let's tap in and see what are your messages. This Leo energy is just flipping over as I shuffle. I'm going to keep that in mind as I shuffle. Is it someone on the cusp of Leo watching, or are you guys continuing to watch as Leos? Your own moon or rising sign, Virgo? Let's see. And there it goes again, strength coming through. Virgo, I feel like you're getting a message to kind of brace yourself. I don't want to put any fear in you when I say that, but when I see the Tower and the Five of Pentacles, that could represent a significant expense, something that kind of catches you off guard and puts you in a position where you're spending more money than you feel comfortable spending. It just feels like there's something on the horizon where, like, all of a sudden you have to spend a lot of money. And I don't want to sound too vague when I say that. I don't mean to sound vague when I say that, but it's like this moment, the Tower energy coming through. It could even represent being laid off, departments closing, limited resources, or some kind of program or something being shut down altogether, and it leaves you in a direction where some of you could get laid off. Someone here doesn't get laid off, but they're just in this weird limbo of, okay, so that ended, so where are you guys going to put me? What am I going to do? It's like you're being shuffled around because of this unexpected hardship. So for some of you, it's letting you know there could be something that happens with your company, like an unexpected hardship, unexpected to you, but it's been going on behind the scenes if you're not privy to that, and it just feels like you're a valuable employee. They're going to want to keep you on. It just feels like they don't know what to do with you right now. But I feel like even though it's difficult to go through, Spirit is letting you know with the Strength card coming through twice that you are strong, that you are a leader, that you are capable. So don't let this shake you up too much, because you are going to get through it with incredible strength. Even if someone here has a layoff on the horizon, or their company is just having issues, for some of you, I feel like it's important for you to think about those bigger things in life, certain insurance policies and expenses and things like that. Make sure that all of those policies, that you make sure you actually have them if you need them, and that they're up to date. Next is Libra. Okay, my beautiful Libras. Let's get into your money, career reading. Oh, wow. Something is about to open up for you. Definitely. And it feels like you beat out a lot of competition. It could even be something that your heart has been wishing for and longing for the longest time, Libra. Something that you've desired, because I feel like you have a reward on the horizon. Every initial came through in this reading. B, J, and M. Literally every initial in the deck is coming through. Are those initials significant to you? It could be significant to you career wise. You know what I see you doing is walking away from where you are to go in another direction, even though where you are feels like you put in a lot of, maybe even years, energy, time, effort in that position or in that company, or just focusing on that. It feels like you're going to shift your focus to something else. And even though it feels like it's a sacrifice at the time, walking away from something that you were really building up, You're walking towards a path that is very exclusive, to be open. It feels like this is a very exclusive position to have, and you gain this position. Are you thinking about going out for a job? Because I see you landing that job. And you know what's funny is, like, if you've just been thinking about rerouting, when you reroute, there's a lot of success that comes in for you. Some of you are even going to acquire a job where you get to travel and you have a lot of freedom. And you even have, like, the people that you work closely with, your boss, your supervisor, these people are going to show you a lot of support, a lot of encouragement. Scorpio. So, career, money, Scorpio, let's tap in and see. What are your messages? I feel like you're really being urged to not make certain changes. That's very interesting to me. I feel like you're being led, you could be being led astray. That's the thing about it. So, Virgo's energy, Pisces energy, and your own Scorpio energy has come through. Cross watchers, moon or rising sign. I'll just mention it because it's here, Scorpio. I feel like Spirit is telling you to refrain from revealing too much. Be careful for someone that could even steal your ideas and try to take credit for it. I just feel like I pick up on a sense of someone misleading you. You just have to really take inventory as to who you can trust. But I feel like I have to warn you about someone that's around you now that I think you do hold this person in high regard. But I feel like when I connect to that person's energy, they could end up being a problem for you. It feels like being connected to that person could be someone that you're doing straightforward as, like, you're just doing business with them, or they're an influence to you and you're following them, trying to emulate them, be like them. I feel like this is not a path that you want to follow. This is not a person that you want to follow, because it feels like they could even end up taking some of your own ideas and using them as their own. But it feels like being around this person, they just take from you and they're draining from you. It feels like around this person you lose money, you don't gain money. So if I know this is not the easiest thing to hear, but for some of you, you need to hear this message, because if you've been putting in a lot of work and effort towards changing yourself, opening yourself up, because you felt like you needed to make changes about yourself in order to fit a certain mold, I feel like Spirit is telling you to not go down that path, to not change who you are. Yes. Okay, so finances, money, career, let's get into it, Sagittarius. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is telling you to stop resisting. It feels like you have someone around you, or this is a situation that's about to happen. If some of you are in the vibe now, for others of you it's a prediction. That's why I say it like that. Let me show you what's coming through. So this Two of Swords is telling you that you're being stubborn and it's not benefiting you, or you're just being dogmatic, or you don't want to get out of your comfort zone. or even just being defensive. It feels like for some of you, that's why I feel like Spirit is telling you to let your guard down, because you could be in this stance where you've taken offense It feels like it's even constructive criticism that offended you, or that does offend you. But I feel like what Spirit is telling you is to not take it so personally, because it's not personal. I feel like you have someone that has really great intentions towards you, that's offering you something from a very loving place. And in order to receive, because this could be a gem for you. That's the thing about it. So don't get in your own way. Don't get in your own head. Don't be your own, worst enemy and miss out on a gem of an opportunity because you feel like this person rubbed you the wrong way. So do you need to apologize, Sagittarius? Only you'll know if you do, because I can see for some of you, if you feel like you shut down and you lost your cool, I feel like it's a good idea to apologize. You definitely should. You'll do what you feel is best for you. For others of you, since these are predictions, I feel like Spirit is just letting you know that I see an occurrence on the horizon with someone trying to offer you advice or a suggestion, and it comes from a place of good intentions. That's what you need to know, but it feels like you take offense to it. And for some of you, your actions are different. Either you kind of go tit for tat with this person, at least you feel like they're being offensive towards you, so I see that puts you on guard, but they're actually not. And I don't say that because I'm on their side. I say it because I'm on your side. And I know how that can make you feel foolish afterwards. And I also see that there's an opportunity to advance yourself through this person's advice to you, or gesture towards you, or even something tangible that they want to give to you. Everything here, Sagittarius, is telling you to let your guard down. Capricorn, what are your messages for money, career? Let's see. I feel like I kind of see you entering into this area where you're trying new things. That's for some of you. You're going to get into this place where you keep looking around at the work that you've put in, even the number of years that you've put in at a certain place. But when you look at what you've given as opposed to what you received, I know you feel like things don't add up. So for some of you, you could start to kind of explore different options of making money, or even different jobs, companies, career paths. And for some of you, you could even start this transition where you're doing like short-term work. That's what I can see. Per diem work, short-term work, side work, or even kind of just bouncing around from one short-term position to the next. It just feels like you're searching for satisfaction. And what's satisfying you the most, Capricorn, is keeping yourself busy. And like I said, exploring new things, trying new things, or maybe even just it's a good idea for you to switch up the way that you're doing things now. So I just see you in this place of you're not satisfied with what you have, so you begin to explore other options. It's funny because it just feels like you're in a place of struggling to figure out what you actually want to do. The thing about it is, it feels like you're fighting what you know is right for you. So if you're in a position and you feel like you're overwhelmed, or you feel like you don't have the support that you need, I feel like Spirit is telling you to explore your options. And now we're going to finish out the readings with Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, so money, career. Let's see what your messages are from Spirit. Libra's energy is here, Aquarius. Are you thinking of a Libra? Are you, is a Libra significant to you? Maybe work-wise? Or your own moon or rising sign? I'll mention it because it's coming through. I feel like you're about to land in a very comfortable spot for yourself. For sure. So what Spirit is showing me is you're very intelligent, well spoken, and you have the skills that you need to get the position that you want. And you're someone that is taken a whole lot like more serious than the other candidates. It feels like you could even be overqualified for something that you have your sights set on. You could be overqualified for that, or like you or when it comes down to it and you take a look around at the competition, you see like, oh, I know more than them, I have more experience than them. I can see where your confidence is about to go straight through the roof. I mean, the 9 of Cups, that's a beautiful energy to come through because it's feeling like you're surrounded by luxuries and abundance and success, feeling like you're on a pedestal, feeling like you're rewarded, like you're praised. I can see you getting this position, or if you're already in the position that you want to be in, you quickly become the center of attention. So you're about to have a lot of attention focused on you, Aquarius, at work. It's a lot of positive attention and praise. For some of you, you could even end up winning an award, or, you're put in the spotlight. Where I see you are more qualified than those around you, I do feel like that stirs up a bit of jealousy. Feels like you'll have people that want to test you and even try to offer you certain advice and things like that. But I feel like you're just in this position where you feel totally confident in your abilities. I just don't see you being open to receiving any kind of advice or help from anyone else. Be careful with that energy though, Aquarius, because I see how confident you are, but I can also see like if you're not careful, that could rub people around you the wrong way. You're not in control of how anyone feels, you can't control how someone feels about you. But I just feel like you're put in just such a special position that you have people that want to share in that with you, could even try to offer you praise and things like that. Try not to be so high up on your pedestal that really exclude yourself from those around you. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I do hope that you enjoyed the money and career readings. If there's something that you want to see over here on Tuesday, please let me know down in the comments. And if I feel like I can do it, I will. I just want to say thank you guys again for supporting me over here on my Patreon. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading.